Welcome to this training module on hearing protection devices, which are also referred to as HPDs. Although there are several various types of earplugs, this training content focuses on foam earplugs, which are of the type used by Brost servicing employees. If a different style of earplug is required due to personal fit, physiology, or preference, training specific to that type of earplug will be provided to the individual worker. Personal hearing protection devices are sound barriers that block a certain amount of sound energy transmitted from the surrounding environment to the inner ear. In most noise environments, that is, up to approximately 95 decibels, HPDs that are worn consistently and correctly will provide sufficient protection. Important considerations that will influence the level of protection include the comfort of the device, its suitability for the individual wearing it, and the security with which it fits the head or the ear canal. Using HPDs involves adaptation with respect to issues of comfort and audibility of sounds. The benefits of wearing HPDs far exceed the inconveniences and discomfort. There are several types of protectors and many variations within each type. The selection of the appropriate hearing protection device will be the result of careful consideration of the following: communication and audibility needs, the noise exposure levels of the exposed population, user preference in terms of comfort, compatibility with other personal protective equipment, the temperature and humidity in the workplace, and other applicable ergonomic factors. The CSA standard for hearing protection devices uses a class system for rating HPDs that are used by workers in Canada. It is a simple system which provides guidance to the user for choosing the appropriate hearing device for a certain level of noise exposure. Each hearing protection device is rated A, B, or C. The A and B class may also have an L associated with it. The L classification means that the hearing protection device attenuates at least 20 decibels when tested at 125 Hz. In other words, the L classification reduces the worker's exposure to noise by at least 20 decibels. This is an important factor when choosing hearing protection for low-frequency noise. The human aspects of hearing protection are particularly important since the only useful kind of protection is the protection that is actually worn. The anatomy of the ear and the ear canal can vary significantly from person to person. Therefore, it is important that workers be provided with various types and sizes of hearing protection from which to choose. The bottom line on hearing protection is worker preference. If workers do not like the type of protection, for example, if it is uncomfortable, does not fit well, or is impractical, they simply will not wear it. Using HPDs does require some compromise with respect to comfort and audibility of sounds. The benefits of wearing HPDs far exceed the inconveniences and discomfort. The effectiveness of an HPD depends on the amount of time that it is worn in a noisy environment. What is not obvious to most wearers is a drastic reduction in protection when the protector is removed, even for short periods of time. This is called off time. It is possible to calculate the reduction of the protection as a function of the percentage of time not worn. For high attenuation hearing protectors, the loss can approach 50% for only 15 minutes of off time in a work shift. Therefore, it is important to wear the HPDs during the entire period of exposure to excessive noise levels. Foam earplugs made from slow recovery material are placed in the entrance of the ear canal to form a seal and block sound. They are also called roll-down foam earplugs to emphasize the fact that such products need to be rolled and tightly compressed prior to insertion. Foam earplugs are often referred to as disposable plugs. However, most brands can usually be reused a few times. They should be either discarded for hygienic reasons when they can no longer be wiped clean and their performance deteriorates, or replaced in accordance with manufacturer recommendations. Indications of the need to replace a foam earplug include the foam becoming substantially softer or harder, the recovery characteristics becoming substantially quicker or slower, or the foam not recovering its initial shape once removed from the ear and allowed to expand for an extended period of time. Single-use earplugs should be examined for dirt, damage, or extreme hardness before their use and be immediately discarded if found to be compromised. To properly insert foam earplugs, ensure that your hands are clean. Roll the earplug up into a small thin snake with your fingers. You can use one or both hands. Pull the top of your ear up and back with your opposite hand to straighten out your ear canal. The rolled up earplug should slide right in. Hold the earplug with your finger. Count to 20 or 30 out loud while waiting for the plug to expand and fill the ear canal. Your voice will sound muffled when the earplug has made a good seal. Check the fit when you're all done. Most of the foam body of the earplug should be within the ear canal. Try cupping your hands tightly over your ears. If sounds are much more muffled with your hands in place, the earplug may not be sealing properly. Take the earplug out and try again. Due to noise levels on service rigs, workers will be required to utilize dual hearing protection, that is both foam earplugs and earmuffs. Currently, there is no quantitative fit test for earmuffs, so it is crucial that workers be educated in the proper placement and fit of earmuffs. Earmuffs are rigid molded plastic ear cups that seal around the ear using foam, fluid, or gel-filled cushions or cushions composed of a fluid-filled bladder combined with a layer of foam. Earmuffs can be worn in various positions according to the manufacturer's instructions. They are held in place with metal or plastic spring-loaded headbands. The cups are lined with acoustical material which absorbs high-frequency noise within the ear cup. Cap-mounted earmuffs are earmuffs which are attached to hard hats. The cups of cap-mounted earmuffs are directly attached to a hard hat by short arms that are spring-loaded to press the cup snugly against the ears. The cups can be easily removed for maintenance purposes. Some types have ear cups that can be retracted so that the wearer can communicate easily in quiet environments and put the ear cups back in place when the noise is present. Some earmuffs come pre-folded, which makes them easier to store and carry around. To unfold the muff, slide each cushion out vertically to form the traditional earmuff shape. These types of earmuffs tend to come with a one-size-fits-all adjustable band. Slide the earmuffs over your head and adjust the headband strap. Center the cushions completely over your ears. Earmuffs do a great job of blocking out sound, but only if they are positioned correctly. Ensure that all parts of your ear are totally covered by the cushion so that your hearing is completely muffled. Remove any hair between your ear and the cushion. Loose hair can reduce the amount of protection that the earmuffs provide. Seal the earmuff cushions securely along both sides of your head. Once the cushions are centered over your ears, press them into your ears and then let go. This helps seal the earmuffs over your ears, which provides extra protection from loud noises.